I always have a sentence: how you think is how you feel is how you deal. And this is so relevant to us ADHDers because I also know that we see more, hear more, smell more, feel more. Our five senses are really, really alive and acute for us. And I was watching the really lovely Inside Out, absolutely loved it, and also really, really enjoyed the second one. One of the biggest aha moments for me was recognizing which emotion I generally have in play. When I look at joy, that's exactly how I feel and how I speak and how I behave. And it was just really lovely to see and have that reflection about which emotion generally is in play for me. Now, as ADHDers, we do really struggle. Dr. Edward Halliwell will always say that everyone else wakes up at neutral. ADHDers, we're below neutral when it comes to feeling good and all of the endorphins that we don't have because all of the chemicals in our brain are at a lower level. And so that can be really, really tough. And the second film made me realise that I wasn't Joyful Joe at the moment. There's a lot going on and has been for this last year for me. And I was really just using all of the tools in my kit, trying to just do the simple tasks and the simple things. And I thought I just need to get back to that Joyful Joe, who I know is in there, but I feel like she's lost. And at the moment, sadness is really in play and just overwhelm and pushing that boulder uphill just to do any simple thing. Everything was so hard. And so I opted to go on to some medication. Joyful Joe is back and I feel so much better. So if you are struggling and you are just trying to push through and you don't want to be an inconvenience to anybody else, there are so many of us that need to have medication to help to bring out the natural joyfulness within us. And so there should be no stigma. It's a chemical imbalance. It's a bit like if you had an iron deficiency, you would go and take some iron. And so just in case this helps anybody else, because I know I've battled with this decision for years and I wish I'd done it sooner. There is no stigma. It's the wiring and the ADHD blueprint of our brains that causes the chemical imbalance. It's not us. It's not personal.